The schedule for season 39 of NEC women's basketball has just dropped, and we have all the details. The 16-game conference schedule tips off the NEC New Year on Thursday, January 2nd. And we have not one, not two, but three games we want to highlight right out of the chute on opening night, which feature some exciting NEC debuts. Starting with the Wagner Seahawks in the Windy City to take on Chicago State. It's the NEC debut of the Cougars, and Corey Irvin is their first-year head coach. How about Mercyhurst? They'll be in Massachusetts to take on Stonehill, the Lakers, in their NEC opener. They return their leading scorer from a year ago, Bailey Coons, who very well could be a preseason all-conference selection, and if nothing else, she'll definitely be a player to watch this year, a double-double threat nearly every time out. And then you have the Lemoyne Dolphins in Brooklyn to take on LIU. Now, the Dolphins are not new. They were a year ago, but they ended up as the NEC's runner-up playing in the championship game a year ago. But this year, they will have a brand new look with first-year head coach Nick DiPillo. Now, the Dolphins still have some weapons. Sierra Lennon, the sharpshooter, still on their roster. They'll be taking on an LIU team that will be reloading as well. So grab your snorkel, jump into the pool. It's the Dolphins and Sharks, a big one on opening night. Now, the only team that doesn't play on opening night is the team that will be one of, if not the preseason favorites, and that's the FDU Knights. They play their NEC opening game 2 days later on Saturday, January the 4th, at home against the Wagner Seahawks. Will be coming back east following their opening night trip to the Windy City. FDU has three of the top four returning scorers in the league from a year ago on their roster: Tanisha Brown, Lily Park, and Abby Conklin. The fourth returning scorer in the league from a year ago is Belle Lamper, and she plays for Central Connecticut State. The Blue Devils will be paying a visit to the FDU Knights on the bank of the Hackensack coming up on Saturday, January the 18th, which should be a feature matchup considering the returning firepower, returning star power in that one game. And then finally, we want to fast forward to the tail end of the season on Thursday, February the 20th, and then again 2 weeks later on Thursday, March the 6th in the regular season finale. That's how long that we have to wait to finally see FDU and Lemoyne square off. The runners-up from last year against this year's potential preseason favorites. As Tom Petty said, the waiting's the hardest part. They're going to have to wait a while, but it should be worth the wait. These two, no doubt, will be two of the favorites. And remember, last year, Lemoyne swept all three meetings against FDU. Lemoyne's first ever conference game at the beginning of January, they beat the Knights. And then they beat them again, knocking them out in the semifinal round of the NEC tournament once March came around. And also throw this little wrinkle in there now. Their new head coach, Nick DiPillo of the Dolphins, he's an FDU alum. He played for the FDU men's basketball team. So again, Lemoyne and FDU, they don't play for the first time until 2 weeks left in the season on February the 20th. They meet again in the regular season finale 2 weeks later on March the 6th. And who knows, they could meet again 2 weeks after that in the NEC tournament. Now, speaking of the NEC tournament, the quarterfinals get things going on Monday, March the 10th. The semis this year will take place on March 13th, and the 2025 NEC Women's Basketball Championship game will commence on Sunday, March 16th. Be sure to stay tuned to northeastconference.org and NEC social media for more information as the season creeps closer. It's exciting times, a brand new era for NEC women's basketball, and it's coming this winter to a gym near you.